I'm re-recording because my dumb butt. Gosh, I'm so mad. This is my 14th video, and I was telling a story about it being February 6th. Okay, so it's February 6th, 2025. I'm trying to set you guys down so I'm not moving a lot. But when I went to set you down, I was like into the story. Like almost like not done with it, but I was into the story and like not jumping around from story to story. And I went to set you guys down, and I showed my big fat body. And it was like the kind of body where, I don't know, I have the kind of fat body. Oh my God, like, okay. In one of those videos, I watched my videos today because I don't watch them if I think they're good enough and I just flip them on there. Otherwise, I will not put them on. But when I seen that happen, and I was like, oh, no way. I did not pay attention to the one that I had when my daughter was in it. Oh my God, I did not know that my butt looked that fat. I did not know at all that I looked that fat. Like, I never look in the mirror. For one, like I said, I hardly go anywhere. That's one. Two, when I do, I pretty much look at and do my hair and the makeup and I throw on some outfit because I guess in the last 2.5 years I don't dress up because I'm getting to know myself. Um because I got fat and I don't care about myself as much being fat. I'm not wanting a guy right now. I don't want a guy at all. I don't know if it's menopause or if I've had a guy all my life. I've not with the same one. I've had many guys. I've had very serious relationships. Uh, Let me think. I've had my ex-husband, 16 to 19 and a half. My second, so that was my first two kids' dad. And then my son's dad, my last son's dad, my youngest son's dad, uh, had him from 20 years old, well, 19, at the end of 19, till about 23. Then a couple hundred in front of them. No, I'm joking. Then a guy named Kevin. Some boyfriends in between. Then a guy named Eddie. Whew, for 7.5 years. But him and I were on and off, so there were guys in between him and I at the end. Like, so the last 2 years, him and I were on and off. So 5 years straight, though. I didn't cheat on my men. But the last 2 years, him and I were on and off. So there were men in between. Then there was another. Oh, was John Stanley before him? Oh. Oh, yeah. Guy before him, John Stanley. For like 2.5 years, I think. I was with him. And no cheating. It's insane. I was with, okay, it's just insane. So then, um, some guys in between then, and then a guy named, I'm not, hope I'm not forgetting somebody serious. Okay, no, and then a guy named Tony for, I was with him for 6 years and didn't cheat on him. Oh, I did cheat on him one time and I told him about it. One time. That was it. Told him about it. And, uh, and then the guy I got with when I was 43. I had a big bout in between that I was just messing around with a guy. And there was a reason for it. I don't feel like talking about it on here. Oh, why? why I didn't have a serious relationship. But I also wasn't sleeping around at all. So I don't know how I fit a bunch of guys in there, but I guess I was I don't know, a slut. I don't mean to laugh, but I don't know what other word to use it. I wouldn't call myself a slut because I had one night stand. One where I met the guy that night and had sex with him that night. And other than that, it was guys that I had like 1 month relationships with. Um Thinking they were I swear to God, I thought every single one of them were my soulmates. And maybe they were. I mean, we have more than one soulmate, and maybe they were. And then a month later, I would figure out that they were definitely not my soulmate, and I'd kick them out because I had my own apartment with my 3 kids, and because I was on Section 8, and they'd be staying with me, of course, because at, at home with my kids. Here's the funny part: we'd go to the bar. I went to the bar every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and my kids would be in bed. Well, until they got older. Right when I became an alcoholic is when they were older, meaning when I wasn't an alcoholic and going to the bar and having the best time of my life. That was the best time of my life. Oh my God, the absolute best. My mom was going through divorce. My cousin was going through divorce. I was going through a divorce. And oh my God, I wasn't an alcoholic at all. I didn't drink at all for a while. And then I started drinking a little bit, and we just danced and danced. It was so much fun. I wasn't even of age to get into this bar yet. And everybody from everybody from Livingston County, which was a pretty big county actually, but a smaller town, um, where we were from. But everybody went to the same bar every single weekend. So that's a lot of people at one huge bar. That played Brass Monkey, that funky monkey, Brass Monkey Junkie, that kind of music. 90s. Because yeah, 90s. 90s dance music. I'd go up there and ask the DJ to play Smells Like Teen Spirit because I loved alternative music. So uh and I'd dance. Well, I'd make my cousin dance with me to it because I was too embarrassed to dance by myself until I started getting wasted. But I didn't get wasted for a long time. My 2 children were young, very young, toddlers by then. Like already been to the lake all day long with me and my friend and her kids, and um my best friend Linnea. Anyway, and oh, I had them bathed, dinner, took care of my kids, and then had them in bed by the time the babysitter came. So and then I'd come home, go to bed, get up with my kids, and every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday the same thing. So I met the same kind of guys. Okay, now back then, I didn't sleep with guys at all. I met Scotty, my son's dad, my youngest son's dad, at that bar. I already told you guys about that. And uh so I was with him for 3.5 years, and then he went to jail, and he went to jail a couple times, and then the last time he went for a year, and I got away from him then. And in between him, I met another guy who then went to jail. And I thought I was in love with him. I was going to marry him. He even got a Bible with our names written on it. It said Sherry. Oh, it said Sherry and Kevin Queen. And I almost married him just because I wanted the last name. I wasn't in like I thought I was in love with him, but I wasn't in love with him anymore. But I almost married him because I wanted my name to be Sherry Queen. Wouldn't that be cool? But anyway, I told him that, and he said no. So anyway, I'm going to put a halt on that story because what I really wanted to talk about, which is so much more important than that story, I'm so sorry to we're going to put a interruption to this broadcast. Wait, we have a special interruption to this broadcast. Forget it, I can't say it right to make it funny because I'm being stupid. There is a special interruption to this broadcast. There is a special interruption to this broadcast. We have a special televised. Oh man, I wish I was smart enough to save these things like I used to. One day I will. All right. So anyway, when I first moved in here 2.5 years ago, April 2022, um, there was a guy that lived across the hall from me. Like not even 5 feet across the hall from me. I live in a government building where you live on a voucher. People come from the streets to here. Usually, not usually. I'm pretty sure that almost like, I can't say 100% sure, but I'm 99.99999% sure that people come from the streets to here. From like a tent to here. I came from a nasty hotel to here. Um, um, in a tent before the hotel. I just, whatever. I was homeless. But oh, so I'd see him, of course. I'd see him. I was in and out then. I wasn't isolating like I have been the last couple months. And I'd see him and I'd be like, "Hi," I blah, 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 wanting to talk. And I said, "Hi," and and he would just say hi and keep walking. And he was a black man. And so I thought, ooh, he don't like me because I'm white or something. I thought at first. So then I tried even harder, and he dressed like a black man does, very nice. Oh, I lost my reader. God dang it! Oh, he dressed very nice. I'm not saying white men can't jump. I'm just joking. I'm not saying white men don't dress nice. Yes, they can. But my son even used to dress this way. You know, Jordans, or Nike or whatever, matching. Just stylish, man. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Not pants sagging. I'm not talking about that bullshit. I'm talking about nice dressing. He looked good. You could tell he wasn't on drugs. And it looked like he had money because he dressed nice. He dressed in style. So I was trying to get him to talk to me, not because I want to date him or nothing. But I was trying to get him to talk to me, but I was also telling the truth. So I'd say, "Oh, I love your outfit." And he'd be like, "Thanks." That was be and I'd be like, "So done." He'd be done with me. He wasn't giving me the time of day to say a word. Maybe he had seen me blabbing away to my other neighbors or didn't want to stop and talk. I don't know. Maybe he was shy. I didn't think any of that then. Now I do. Now I don't know what to think. But he um when my ex-boyfriend lived here, I was always in my bedroom. And okay, so I lived here 3 months by myself, and I was always in my bedroom. When it was nighttime. Uh and I noticed during the day there was lots of knocks at his door, but I didn't pay that much attention. I wasn't home a lot. If you can believe that one. I wasn't home at all. Hardly. I was out running all over. I know. What am I talking about? Okay. What time? Okay, no, no. Okay. I wasn't home a lot at first. Then I was in my bedroom every single day for like 3 months. Couldn't get out of bed for nothing. My son was like, "What's wrong with you?" Blah blah blah. And I'm like, I can't get out of bed. I need to get to a psychiatrist. I need meds. I can't get out of bed. So he agreed. to help me out. And so then my ex ended up moving in. He needed somewhere to live. He didn't live here, but stayed here for a very long time. And he goes, and I've done already told you. Did I tell you that part? This is a federal building. God, I hope I don't have to erase this. This is a federal building. Um, any place that's a federal building, that if you're going from the streets to here, homeless to here, there's gonna be a drug. There's gonna be drugs. If it's a people who are totally poor, they were homeless, and they go from the homeless to here, there's gonna be drugs there. If you're in the richest city, if you're in the poorest city, whatever town, whatever state, there's gonna be drugs at the government voucher building or building apartments. So we have a couple of them around here. I don't care what anybody says. You find me one that you know they give. Just find me one. So, but this one, I just have to say, this is the weirdest. I've never seen anything like it. Only has crack. I've never ever seen in my life. And I'm 52. And I'm poor all my life. I've been poor all my life. Ever in my life have I ever seen a friggin' well, I haven't been in a lot of federal buildings because I had Section 8, but uh you don't have to have federal building for Section 8, but what am I talking about? Oh, where there's drugs or whatever, or a place where, a lot of drugs, like Detroit, or, a poor place, like that, going to see a friend at a poor place or something, where there's just one drug. There's always a bunch of drugs, whatever drug you want or something, or I don't know, whatever. Around this place where I live, this city, is crack and heroin is the big one. Like, you can't find really meth around here. You can if you want, if you dig, but you can't really find meth. Mushrooms is a big thing right now. You can't, like, if you get caught with mushrooms, you're not going to get in trouble for it here. You will in other places, but not here. So that's a big thing now. But the big drugs here now are crack and heroin. But here at this place is only crack. There is nothing else here but crack. Maybe some pot. Maybe. I haven't even really heard of anybody smoking pot here. It's just crack, 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 and people begging for money. People coming to your door asking you for money. I have given people $5 here and there because I felt sorry for them when I've had $5. Because I know how it feels to need something, and once in a while I feel sorry for like this little old lady. I feel sorry for her. She's almost like assisted living, lady. And I'll give her $5. She'll come knocking at my door. Oh my god, I should never give her $5. She'll come knocking at my door. Sherry, knocking, pounding, and I will not answer my door. I'll scream if I'm in a bad mood and scream if I didn't invite you. I'm not going to answer the door. So then she'll, Sherry, I've got something for you. She tried to sell my daughter earrings. And my daughter said, how much? And she said $2. And my daughter said, okay. And she took them out of her ears. Anyway, I don't mean to be laughing, but that's it's so funny. And if you see this old lady, she's so cute. She's not cute, but she's cute. But anyway, I think that's so funny. And my daughter actually was mean to her when she first met her. And then now she's, I feel sorry for her. But anyway, I feel sorry for her too. She actually went to rehab. They're ridiculous. They send people here to rehab. Now, these are people who don't want help. Or they do if they do. They're almost, if they do want help, they don't know how to go about it like I would, or how to take care of themselves after. I don't know how to explain it. And they send them right back here. I mean, We're going to help you get off crack. We're going to send you to rehab. Then, when you get out of rehab, we're going to send you right back to the place where you're used to getting crack. So anyway, and and they have 28 other places in the county, 28 other federal buildings that they could send her to. Well, they probably all have crack, but still, they could figure out something for her. I mean, actually, they could figure out a group home for her. So, oh God, this is getting way too long. Damn it! I'll finish the story tomorrow because it's good. It's too good. And I can't redo the video because it's too long. So I'll finish it tomorrow because it's sad. Really sad. And I'm laughy right now too much about it anyway. So, to be continued tomorrow. And tomorrow will be my 15th day, which will be February 7th, 2025, which is right now. But to me, it's still February 6th, 2025, because I haven't gone to bed yet. Okay. What do I say? I love you unconditionally. I hope you love me too. Unconditionally also. Yeah, I'm definitely in too much of a goofy mood now to tell you the story. I was crying pretty hard earlier. All right, I love you guys unconditionally. Bye bye.